So this is the place where we work out usually. Sometimes we jump over that wooden thingy. Those. There's not much, professional equipment here, so we use what we can, I suppose. So you see, this is supposed to be a lap, but there's only a narrow tunnel. What's the word? A narrow tunnel for us to run, and we must run because otherwise we would get really cold, basically. Now I'm sort of confused why the fuck there's this structure. I'm not sure the name in English. Schultnamus. Where the tomatoes and shit like that grow, basically. But this is a school territory, so I'm confused a little bit. Yeah. So there's tires. Yeah, the tires are fixed to the ground, and you can hit different angles with the push-ups and shit like that. You can jump on those. I think the Muay Thai's trainer here from Kelme, he bought those or got those there. Yeah, just an interesting piece of information, I suppose. I hope there's not fucking snots going out my nose right now. Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing. This winter specifically, I've noticed that there is a shit ton of people more, like older folks just walking here in circles, working out in their own way, and it's pretty good. But what's interesting it's the fact that I think the pandemic and all the freedom regulations sort of impacted people in a pretty counterintuitive way. Well, we should be staying at home, but there's more people enjoying, the fresh air. And here's my companion. Well, he's with the mask. He's not gonna mind being in a video, I think. Alright. So yeah, like I said, I did wrestling for 3 years in that school. Then I quit. Long story short, I began to work out here. I did street workout for proper 3 years, and fiery 3 years. And after that, the fire sort of went down a little during certain periods of my life. But still. You see, I'm still working out even though the fire dips, and that's real power. Okay. So this is my water bottle, my favorite water bottle, and I just wanted to say that it's around minus 11 Celsius. And we work out for like an hour, and by the end of it, the water starts to freeze basically. Yeah, you know, just wanted to point out how cool we are, and you know, working out in the winter, all that shit. Yeah. Yes, I just drank a little bit of the water from that bottle, and what's the word in English? Sherbetas? Is there like a word? You know those drinks where well, there's ice in those drinks. What's the word in English? I'm thinking. Sherbetas. I will probably when I'm back home, I will probably just look on the internet and put like, you know, a translation. But yeah, there was well, the water was basically icy already. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but my feet are starting to get pretty cold. Not gonna lie, it's minus 10-ish, and I'm with, you know, sneakers. It's not the best choice, I suppose, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm not even filming as much. Well, for two reasons. Because, well, one, my arms get really fucking cold, and two, I want to finish the workout and go back home. And yeah, also, like I've said in one of my videos, there is a certain beauty in you know, harsher elements, harsher climate. Because I know already that I'm gonna, well, when I'm back home, I'm gonna appreciate it way fucking more, you know, the warmth and all that jazz. My workout partner, he always says that he's so fucking excited for his not a shower, a bathtub. Yeah, a bathtub. He's always fucking excited for his warm and cozy bathtub after one of our workouts. Peace. Okay, so I just wanted to point out that I've upgraded my boots. You know, working out with sneakers in minus 11-ish, 13-ish is not a very good idea. And yeah, I suppose I just want to show off a little bit more. So here you go.
Any last words?
Nothing comes to my mind, and I mean, that's what working out does for you, you know? You can feel like shit. From a very personal experience, I know that working out helps. If you feel like shit, if you're going through anything tough, you know, it can be anything. Try to take care of your body, try to work out. It releases dopamine, it releases good shit into your bloodstream, okay? And you're gonna feel better. And it's not just chemicals. Once you begin to work out and, you know, progress and just feel better about yourself, well, it makes sense. It makes sense why. It makes sense why working out helps. So, yeah, I've gotten an idea, you know. If you're studying, if you're trying to learn something, and you know you just cannot seem to to focus, go find a place like this, find a bar like this, and do a couple spins. You know, the blood will flow, and yeah, you'll see. Try that shit. Judging by my clothes, you should be able to understand that this is not the same day. You know. I got back home. I went through the shots, and I realized that there's not enough footage. So I will need to, what's the word, sacrifice my hands again. But I'm dedicated for the content. And yeah, one more thing. Yeah, just a pretty cool insight that I've had last time, but didn't had the chance to share, is the warming up. So basically, we run around 3 laps here, and by the third, usually you start feeling heat. Just, you could say, sort of abnormal amounts of heat releasing. Your body starts releasing heat all of a sudden, and yeah, it's similar as with campfire, or you know, just like a campfire. You know, you spark up the fire first of all, and then you add more and more and more. You know, what's the word? Wooden fucking malkos. Shit, my English language is not that good, I've noticed. I mean, I can speak, but I don't know words. Malkos. Logs. Yeah, logs. Logs. Yeah, you spark up the fire first of all, and then you need to keep adding logs in order for the fire to keep going. It's similar here, working out in the winter. First we run 3 laps, we spark up the fire, and then we gotta keep the momentum, otherwise the fire fades and we start feeling cold, and you know, we freeze. Yeah, just a pretty interesting phenomena. You gotta keep your body warm. So I've noticed something really fucking great actually. Last time when I was here, when I filmed footage as we were working out, it was around -11-ish, and we were fucking freezing fast. Now I think the temperature is similar, but we don't feel as cold anymore. And the reason why, well, recently, I mean, during the last couple, 2 or 3 days, the evenings, especially the nights, were cold as fuck, around -20, -23 even-ish Celsius. And me and the friend I'm working out with, we went outside like 2 times for a walk, and you know, it looked like it looked like a fucking apocalypse, because I'm not even talking about the people. There were 1, maybe 2 cars in the whole city. So and we still decided to walk and experience the cold. You wanna be in the video? Cool guys, don't look at explosion. Sakit. I wanted to finish off on a couple insights. I would have done that outside, but well, my phone's battery got drained, and also I just got pretty cold. I mean, my feet started to feel really numb, and yeah, my body definitely released some of the stress hormones, and you know, basically told me, you know what, fuck this shit, go back home, and you know, you'll finish everything there, basically. Yeah, I wanted to talk about a couple of insights. And the main insight that I wanted to share throughout this whole video, well, don't be scared of harsher elements, you know? Don't be scared to put yourself through challenges, especially as a man. Especially as a man, because, you know, these days young people, you know, they have a roof over their heads. They have, you know, comfortability. They have porn. People watch porn, and you know, their instinctual system thinks that, you know, they're just fine. They don't need to grow. They don't need to strengthen themselves, because apparently, you know, they're fucking every day. They're spreading their seed every day, and it's not true because they're watching porn. And well, but you know, the instinctual system thinks that, yo, we're fine. We don't need to do anything in life because, yeah, we get laid every night. We have a comfortable place to stay, and people just trap themselves in a rut. And yeah, by going out there in the winter, especially when it's colder, like today, about -10 Celsius, it puts you through stress. Your body, all of a sudden, your body's like, oh shit, you know, all of a sudden it's not so comfortable after all, and you know, the body releases testosterone, and you know, in order for you to overcome your challenges and you grow as a person, you're yeah, you just grow as a person. That's like the most important factor, you know. What else I'm thinking? Yeah, just, you know, the workout itself, well, basically it's stress to your body, and stress releases, well, your body adapts, and it gets stronger, and it's not just a physical thing. You know, working out, it's very, very infused with your mentality, and add, you know, harsher elements of winter to it, and you have a just a really wonderful opportunity to strengthen yourself. Well, I don't know what else to say to you guys. If you're fine, if you don't want to get strong, if you don't want to, you know, if you don't want to be that person who's not scared of, like, it, and it's not just physical. For example, there's situations in life. For example, I'm planning to go abroad to work, to acquire some money, and it sounds like a simple thing, but there's certain stress factors to it, because, you know, you're going abroad, and, you know, there's this, there's that, and, you know, well, basically stress. And working out in the winter, for me personally, it helps with everything in my life. Like with going abroad to a different country, to a place you don't know. And it can be anything. It can be anything in life that just sort of stresses you. And well, what stresses you is not always bad, you know. Obviously, you know, if you're getting jumped by five dudes, it's a pretty bad situation. But there's good stresses. For example, just things in life that you know deeply from within you want to do, you need to do in order to just live your life to the fullest potential. But for some odd reason you're scared. Well, I don't know if you guys are gonna relate with this, with what I'm saying, but basically this is how I was, and I think working out helps me tremendously with shit like that. So yeah, that's like that was the main and most important insight that I wanted to share with you guys. My shoulder is getting really fucking painful. So I'm probably gonna end, and perhaps I will add more. Peace for now. So if you think that I film a lot of nature and all that shit, if you think that I'm a vegan or some shit, well, guess again. I'm not that healthy, but it's gonna be tasty.